Rogers TV.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center, where tonight the Knights of Meaford get set to take on the West Nipissing Lynx, a game that has implications on the standings race as Meaford trails the Lynx by 3 points in the division standings. We'll take a quick look at them on your screen there. You see Bradford still up on top, but it's tonight's matchup between the 4th and 5th seeds here. We do know the playoff format, which we'll talk about during the broadcast tonight, but first let's get with the action as it's underway here in Meaford. Legacy back after the puck in his own zone. Sends that up the boards. It's held in by Filion. Puck in behind the goal line. Shabanu watching it there for the Knights. Getting the start. In goal for the Knights. Puck goes down the ice. Haller Brady in after it. Held up there. Enge Christensen in to help. Now the puck up for Dubek. Leading scorer. Gets that one on goal. It's steered aside by the goaltender, Chabanu. Now there's a pass back to the blue line, but that misses and goes all the way down the ice. Rivet, the goaltender for West Nipissing, out to play that one. They move the puck quickly up the ice. Jonas now behind the net. Got to watch it for the water bottle. Puck up to center now. Turned back by the Lynx. Fisher, puts down Sapino. Luciano had him lined up, and he saw it coming all the way. Puck takes a weird bounce off the end board. Shabanu covered it, but now he'll play it. They'll get it out to center. So good speed by both these teams to start the game. We're going to get an offside call here, which will bring the faceoff down to the West Nipissing line.
Yeah, Sapino was over the line and didn't quite notice it for a moment. Was Johansson. We get a face-off at the West Nipissing blue line.
Quick whistle as the Meaford Knights hadn't quite gotten all their personnel off the ice, so they'll redo the face-off. Noel will take the draw. Puck one into the Lynx zone. Played back on the point. Noel scores! All right. It's 1-0 Knights as they break this one open. A minute 19 in.
Well, in the last game that we covered for Rogers TV, Doel had 1 goal going into it, scored twice to get 3 goals on the season, and he's opened up the scoring here early this Thursday evening for his 4th goal of the season. It's 1-0.
Drolet has it behind his goal, plays it up the boards, held in there by the Knights now. Demules at the side of the goal. Missed that one, Gaunt. Played it back. They'll come out to the neutral zone. Puck across there, Lafreniere plays it into the Meaford zone. Icing indicated here, but waved off. Knights will get it out to center. Fisher fires it inside the Meaford zone. Gaunt in after it. Plays it up the boards. It'll get out to center. Corralled there and shot back in by Salt, who takes a hit. Coteau to Trivieri. Quick passing for Wado now out to center. That one broken up. Knights try to regroup. They do. Here's Sapino over the line. Sapino backhands it through the slot. Thompson was looking for it, but he had his stick tied up. Now the puck shot back down the ice. Legacy after it. He's got a man on him. Got to be quick here. Plays it across for Thompson in the corner. Thompson trying to chip it ahead. Doesn't go, but it's picked up now by Sapino. Played off the boards. Bank pass attempted for Wado just ahead of him. The goaltender, Rivet, will have to hold on here.
He relied on his stick to stop that one as he remained standing the whole time. If we saw a weird bounce, that'd have been interesting.
It looks like Rivet there getting a little bit of instruction from the official. Maybe thinking that they might have been able to play that puck a little quicker. And Christensen, a shot goes off a stick and out of play. We'll redo the faceoff inside the West Nipissing zone.
So 1-0 Meaford on their only shot, goal by Ethan Doyle just a few minutes ago, and the puck was thrown back onto the ice. But we're good to go.
Well, you know, the current rate of inflation, puck prices have gone way up. You don't want to lose them.
No, you don't.
Coming back the other way now. Here's the Lynx. Puck in behind the goal line. Played up the boards. It'll come out to center. Bendall there. Fires it back in. Team has to tag up. They're going to call that, though.
So it looks like we'll have a face-off.
Icing.
That face-off in the West Nipissing zone. What circle? It looks like it's going to be the circle to the right of the goaltender, Brevet.
And Christensen to take the draw. They tie up. Knights have it. Laspa's shot doesn't get through. Ends Christensen finds it at the side of the goal. Comes up the wall. Looking for an option. Finds Jonas on the point. Tipped out front. Just wide. Cepino now checks his man. Puck will come out to center. Jonas there. Got it across. Laspa now up ahead. Looking for Cepino, but misses everybody. It'll be an icing call and back down to the Meaford zone.
2 straight icings, 1 for each team. This time the face-off is going to be to the left of goaltender Chabanen.
Trivieri make that end. Christensen will take the draw for the Knights. He loses it. Back on the point. It goes block shot there. That was Barber trying to get one through. Now the puck in behind the net, and a late hit from Jonas onto Chitteroni. And we're going to get a call here.
Yeah, a late hit indeed, but we'll see.
And actually, we won't get a penalty despite the late hit. And how often do you see a hit like that after the whistle's gone and both teams just stand there? Nobody grabs anyone to attack them.
That's a hockey rarity right there.
Apparently these teams aren't angry yet.
We'll see what happens later on.
They score! Do or do not. There is no try. The Knights are up 2-0.
Didn't get to finish my sentence, and that puck goes in as it's Johansson. There he is along the boards, skates in. Nice shot, beating the goaltender. And a nice chill celebration after that goal.
So the Meaford Knights quickly find themselves up 2-0 here in the first. And this is a West Nipissing team that you might have seen the stat on your screen earlier, has a winning record on the road and are 3 points ahead of the Knights in the standings. Puck up the boards. Hanasek there. Tried to play it out, but it was blocked. Now they'll try to poke it loose. They do. It gets out to center. Lafreniere is there. He fires that one in. Went off a player on the bench, I believe.
Yeah, I think it went off of Derry just at the end of the board, so we'll have a face-off in the West Nipissing blue line.
That's a classic goalie. A puck just comes near you and you feel the need to stop it.
Well, we've seen many glove saves from the bench in the NHL. Why not make another one here?
Big contact there at center. Officials closely watching that, but the teams will play on. Puck goes up and out of play. Another stop here.
Well, it's not the first big hit we've seen so far in this game, but the physicality hasn't really ramped up. You'd think that with the hits that we have seen, especially that late one after a whistle, that there would be some kind of retaliation. But so far, cooler heads are prevailing, and we haven't seen any rough stuff yet.
These two teams have a history already of meeting this season. First meeting was a 7-3 victory by West Nipissing back in October. Teams also met up for a 5-4 overtime win on November 10th by Meaford. A 6-5 loss came on December 3rd by Meaford, and that seems to be the history to this point. So as you can tell, these two teams like to play close games. At least the two previous have been quite close. Mendel Stuffed it up at the blue line, played it ahead. Filion now. Puck intercepted by Thorne, sent back ahead. Filion sends it around the boards. Thompson played it up, not out. Puck in behind the net. Filion gets tied up there. Knights kick it ahead. Here's Siebert in the corner. Siebert with control gets it over the line. DeMules has to put on the brakes, but Bendel quickly jumps up and grabs a loose puck. Now here's Bendel over the line, sends one just wide of the goal. Lowe tried to chop it out. He does, and that'll be a possible rush the other way for Siebert down the wing. Siebert out of space, tried to center that one, and it was blocked. In behind the goal now, it's Salt. Make that Major. Major gets leveled and loses his helmet.
Well, another big hit. We've got plenty of big hits from Meaford to West Nipissing, and I believe the whistle was blown due to the lost bucket on the ice.
That's right.
That's the first time that I've seen that covering these games with you, JC.
Well, we'll get the bucket reattached. Everybody okay? And a face-off coming. So far, no penalties called in this game. Not that we're deep into it at this point. Puck out to center. Jonas has it. Plays it up. Laspa back to Jonas now. Out for Waito. Waito tips it inside the zone. Trivieri's in after it against Salt. Now Lowe keeps it alive on the far side. Puck back on the line. Jonas couldn't find it. It'll go all the way down the ice. Icing is negated here. Now Jonas with some speed starting to pull away. Here's Jonas now trying to get through the wing. He's got around one man. Jonas over the line, and it was poked away. Nice play there by Barber. Back the other way, centering feed, and Croteau broke that one up for the Knights, but here's a chance. Chitteroni just missed that one. Trivieri has it on the right side. He'll fire it into the Lynx zone. Puck takes a bounce off the end board. Sapino finishes a check at the side of the goal. Ends Christensen now picks it up. Here's Ends Christensen trying to walk.
Penalty coming up here to West Nipissing.
Puck directed to the net. We get a whistle, and the Knights are going to go to the power play on the high sticking call.
So first power play of the game going to the Knights of Meaford, already holding a 2-0 lead over West Nipissing, and they have a chance here to try and add to that. The penalty went to number 6. That is Blake Barber.
West Nipissing Lynx penalty to number 6, Blake Barber.
And so the Knights go to work on the power play. Puck on the point. There's a shot. That one goes wide of the goal. Sapino plays it in to the other Sapino. There's a centering feed. That one through the crease. Now it's Ends Christensen. Wraps it around the boards for Luciano Sapino. Back on the point it goes now. Stepping in is Duell. Back to Alessandro. Shot scores! Hold on to your butts. It's 3-0 Knights.
Nice goal by Alessandro Sapino. And this play is all because Doel manages to keep the puck onside right here. Just kept it onside on the blue line. Passed over to Sapino, and Sapino fires that just top corner. Nice shot, nice angle. 3-0 Meaford.
He did not have a lot of space there, but he found it.
No, he did not. That was a laser. I believe that now ties him with Luciano Sapino in points now with 49.
Based on the standings and based on what we know with the Lynx, the effort should be a little bit better tonight. We're going to have a penalty coming here. Cross-check to the face.
So right after Meaford scores a power play goal, they're going on the penalty kill for the first time.
Boylan received the cross-check in the beak from DeMules.
So DeMules will head off for 2 minutes or less. Face-off coming to the left side of Chibanu for the first look at the Knights of Meaford penalty kill in this game.
Critically tonight, West Nipissing is missing 2 of their top 4 scorers. First of all, Matthias Viche, who has 62 points and 33 goals, along with Carson Lalonde, 40 points there. That's 104 points out of the lineup between 2 guys. Here they go to work now. Puck in, Major, got it across, quick shot, Filion drove that one wide. Now it's picked up behind the goal. This is Lafreniere. Dubek trying to find it in the skates, doesn't. It's picked up and fired down the ice. Nice play there by Gaunt. Quickly, puck shot back down by the Lynx. In behind the Meaford goal. It's out to center. Major is there. Major wanted to quickly attack that wing, but realized there was no option. Back to Filion now. In his own zone. Ahead to Thor. Here's Thor down the wing. Chips that one in behind the Meaford net. Courteau there, played it ahead, but the Lynx have it again. Filion, make that Dubek. Puck across now for Major. Major on the point. To Barber. Barber, down low. Shot deflected off the stick of Trivieri, out of play, and we'll get a whistle here. Still with 46 seconds on the power play.
And in this power play, the Lynx got their first shot on goal in this game. It took them just under 9 minutes to do so. So Chibanu having to make his first stop.
That's a credit to how Meaford's been buzzing them, and there's a shot right off the face-off that Chibano has no problems with.
Yeah, just let it hit off the crest of the jersey and hold on to it.
Puck outside. That's got to be a delayed offside. It is. Knights will get it out. One thing for Meaford here, with DeMules in the box, it means they are missing one of their most aggressive penalty killers. Puck behind the goal line. It's picked up there by Fisher. Fisher trying to find an option. He does miss that one. There's another chance. Drolet drove it wide. Puck side of the net. Knights buzzing over it. Now it's picked up. Chitteroni trying to find an option. He does. Back down to Chitteroni. Trying to get it to the point. There's a shot. That one stopped by Fisher as Chibano swallows it up.
Well, a solid penalty kill from Chibano. That was his 3rd save and probably his toughest so far to make in this game.
Holler Brady, dangerous in front of the net, makes a play, and puck comes out, and now the Knights back to full strength. Sapino a blast, and that one got deflected on the way to the net. Now Enns Christensen trying to find an option. Backhand pass out, intended for Sapino. Wasn't able to make anything happen with it. Fisher now drives it right onto Chibanu. Quickly played there for Jonas. Jonas had trouble with it now, and it's picked back up by the Lynx. There's a chance. That one broken up. And again, broken up. Both teams. It's just giveaway, takeaway central. Trip there. Officials don't have their arms up. Lynx might have gotten away with one. As Sapino now centers that one for Holler Brady. It went over the goal. Back on the point it comes now. Thompson got it across. Enns Christensen. That one goes wide. Thompson again trying to make a stab at it. Not able to play it. It'll be a one-on-one back the other way. Brunet over the line falls. Should not be a call there. It was just a poke check. Sapino back the other way now. Sapino looking for an option. Can't find anyone in the slot. That'll be a delayed offside for the Knights here as they touch up. Hanasek can't get there. Brunet sends the puck ahead. Here's Legacy in his own zone. Plays the puck off the end boards. Thompson. Cross to Legacy. Opposite point. Legacy backhands it ahead for Thompson. Puck gets into the zone. Here's Hanasek now. A shot save is made off the blocker. Puck loose, and he covers up Reve with lots of trouble on the doorstep.
And good on Reve for being able to keep sight of the puck. Nice initial save by the pad, and then it fell right in front of him. And some of the Meaford Knights were trying to get their stick on it, but he found it, put his blocker on it, and called for time.
Lynx get it ahead. At center now, Filion. Knocked off his stick, poked back by Bendel. Gaunt took a stab at it. Now it's picked up by Monahan. Here's Monahan over the line. Monahan, a shot and a glove save made by Rivet.
Good job by Monahan to get some space in the Lynx zone, but a even better save by Rivet in this 3-0 Meaford lead so far.
Off the draw. Puck picked up there by the Lynx. Major gets it around the boards. Shot ahead by Filion. Now here's Dubak. Dubak dropped it off. Here's a chance, and running out of space there was Thor. Major gets bumped at the line. Nice work by Demules. Doyle missed that one. It's picked up by the Lynx. There's a feed ahead. Bednall, the intended target. Now it's picked up behind the goal. Nobody there. Kept alive by Thor. Puck in behind the Meaford net now. Sent up the boards, not out though. Demules looking for it. He'll find it this time, but he clears it into his own bench, and that will bring another stop and a face-off pretty much right there. Say a big thank you to New Orleans Pizza for the food tonight, pre-game. You can stop in and visit New Orleans Pizza at 365 Sykes Street in Meaford. Call them at 538-5300 or order online at neworleanspizza.com. Jonas off the face-off, makes a slick little move in behind the net, gets the puck ahead. Knights get it through the neutral zone, low down the wing. That one went over the net. There's Wado playing it back for Jonas. Ahead in the corner it goes. Puck chipped up the boards, not out though. Knights trying to hold the line, they can't. There's a lead pass now. Puck back in the corner. Knights will try it again. Wado got the puck up. Lafreniere in the corner against Treveri. Sapino trying to break that one up. And Christensen will fire it inside the zone. Puck takes a odd bounce off the boards, but it's played by the Lynx. Now it's Jens Christensen getting bumped by Lafreniere. Jens Christensen comes away with it though, trying to carry it over the line, lost it. Boylan in there. Boylan gets it ahead but not out, held in by Huller Brady. Jens Christensen gloves it down behind the goal. Trying to find it at the side of the net. Sapino was buzzing. Puck ahead, not out, held in by Legacy. Legacy, Sapino now chips that across. There's a chance. That one goes wide. Legacy again keeping the puck alive for the Meaford Knights, but now it goes up and under the net. And now the referee making some indications here. I'm not sure if he's going to send somebody or not.
No, it doesn't look like it. They're just going to have a face-off at the Lynx blue line. Looks like something happened that Sapino wasn't a fan of. Either way.
In any cases, we'll stay full strength. Here come the Lynx now with some speed, and Fisher a hair offside at the blue line. They'll bring that one back.
One thing that Meaford really needs to look out for in this game is to not give away too many passing lanes for Alexandra Dubuc, who's currently leading in assists with 64.
Puck in the corner, Meaford zone. Courteau after it, trying to play it ahead. Gets played back by Fisher. And a whistle at center here. That's a hand pass.
I missed it, but it seems like that might be the case. His face-off coming to the left of the Lynx goaltender, Brevet.
Puck down the ice, and that will be an icing called as the pace slows a little bit here in Meaford.
Well, Let's do it again, shall we? Another face-off to the left side of the Lynx netminder.
It'll be Supino in to take the draw against Chitteroni. Salt has it off the face-off. Getting chased there, has to turn back with it. Supino at center with it. Gains the line, plays it for Hanasek. Didn't get the shot. Hanasek that time does. A save is made. A shot so hard it knocked Reve to the ice, but the rebound quickly cleared. But here they come again. Supino over the line, tries again, and he blew that one wide.
Some big chances from Luciano Supino on that play as the net was dislodged. Also a nice play trying to set up Milos Hanasek, the current goal scorer, or leading goal scorer for the Knights. He is sitting at 33 on the season.
Well, we are sorting out a penalty here for the Meaford Knights, and a little bit surprised by it to be sitting in there is Croteau.
Did you see what the penalty was for?
I did not see it. I'm assuming there was something that happened behind the play.
Well, Fred Wallace, let us know. Slashing.
Lynx back to the power play here. That shot blocked, and it'll go down the ice. Reve is out to play it. Picked up by Major. Now Major drops it off there. Thor out of his reach. Dubek has to turn back. Barber. Watched closely by Wado and DeMules. Good aggressive short-handed forecheck by the Knights here. That's eaten up about 45 seconds off the clock. Puck in around the boards. Major trying to get things set so the Lynx can go to work here. Puck possession there. Back to Major now. Major looking for options. That one went off a skate. Barber has to pinch in. Barber lost it, and it's going to go off the glass and down the ice. Time ticking away here as Barber gets past that check from Wado. And now he's got Thor into play block for him. Here's a chance now. Quick shot blocked on the way to the net. Filion trying to find it, can't. Goes back on the point. Barber to Major. Major looking for a shooting lane. Got it over to Barber. Barber, point. That one wide. Major to pinch in here. Keeps it alive for now. It's gloved down by Dubek. Puck in the slot. There's a chance. Backhander, and that one didn't get through by Filion. Centering feed goes over some sticks and out of the zone. That will pretty much do it for the man advantage here as Dubek has it over the line. Here's Dubek again, trying to get around a man, and he was put to the ice. And a nice defensive play.
He is in a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, it seems. Is still down on the ice. Trainer coming out now to take a look at him, but it seems like he's going to get up on his own.
Yeah, he got caught up with Monahan out front. Here you can see he tries to make the move, and Monahan chose to play the body. You can definitely make the case. He got the hands a little high there.
He did, yeah. There was some head contact with the gloves, but nonetheless, he got up, got to the bench. Seems to be okay.
Well, officials say that he stood him up clean.
And with that being said, great penalty kill by the Meaford Knights for their second penalty kill of the game so far. With 2:45 to go here in the first period.
Knights of Meaford Hockey would like to thank MC Custom Millwork, La Bouche Boutique, and Pest Convenience for supporting our hockey program.
Puck gets ahead. That's Enns Christensen there. Tried to center that one, didn't get through. Lynx turn it back. Held up at the line though, and Christensen shot right on, and Reve makes the save. As the Knights quickly turn one back.
Well, We haven't seen too much physicality, but we have seen some good hits so far in this game, and it seemed like there might have been a little bit of something stirring in front of the net after the whistle, but nothing comes out of it.
Off the draw, both teams tie up, and Christensen gets it on his stick, and he put that one wide. Puck on the opposite point. Now here's Legacy, steps in, drilled it from the top of the circle. Got kicked out. Now opposite side. Drolet lost it. Puck goes off a skate out to center. Thornton and Legacy there. Legacy looks for a man. It was Sapino. He'll play that into the zone. Now Sapino walks in with it. Sapino tried to make a move, and he didn't have any teammates in that area of the ice. Back the other way, quick shot right on to Chabanu, who has not been tested as much as his colleague at the other end of the ice tonight, but he's been sharp when he has to be.
He has indeed. And remember, it took about 8.5 minutes or so for the Lynx to get their first shot on goal.
Well, they're about a minute and a half away from the dressing room here. Unless something dramatic happens, as Hanasek is in all over his man. Ended up causing the turnover. Puck will go up the length of the ice. No ice here. Jonas watching as it's gloved down. Puck side of the net. Gets by everybody. It'll go the length of the ice, and this will be an icing call.
Just over a minute left here in the first period. 3-0 is the score, as Meaford came out firing on all cylinders to start this game. There's a face-off coming up to the right side of Japan.
Chitteroni to take the draw for the Lynx. Up against Johansson. A couple of 14s at the face-off dot. And it's the yellow 14 that wins it back, Chitteroni. Puck in behind the Meaford net. Under a minute to go here. Hanasek. Knights look like they're just going to be happy to play keep away and get to the end of the period, but Chitteroni might have something to say with it. That takeaway goes off the blocker of Chabanu and out of play. So not quite as quickly to the intermission as the Meaford Knights would have liked to have gotten.
Yeah, they would prefer to be heading down there right now with the 3-0 lead. But we still have 36 seconds to see if either the Lynx can get something going, or maybe a quick face-off win for the Knights could maybe add some offense here.
Off the draw. Lynx looking for it here. It's poked out of the zone. Knights got it ahead. Siebert had trouble getting it to go. Now it's in behind the goal for Barber. He plays it, but not out. Knights have a chance here right out front. Demules was in there. Now the puck up the boards. It'll get out the zone. Played right back down by the Knights. Again, playing the aggressive forecheck here, but an icing call with just 3.7 seconds left will delay the fans from getting that fries and hot dog.
Yeah, another whistle, but about 3 of them in the last minute and a half. But this should be the last one here, JC.
See if the Knights do a set play off the faceoff. Not really. And there, the horn will finally go to end the opening period in Meaford. Big game in the standings here. The West Nipissing Lynx come in with a 3-point lead on the Meaford Knights, and the Knights head to the dressing room with a 3-goal lead in the game. Still lots of hockey to play. Stay tuned. We've got the second period coming up. You're watching Meaford Knights hockey on Rogers TV.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
This This year, the NHL All-Star Game is in Toronto.
Here in my house. In our house.
And all the stars are here for hockey.
I'll be here.
Here we go, here we go.
Here for power.
This is the main event. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh.
Strong, you here for this?
The Rogers NHL All-Star. Watch on Sportsnet.
Here we go.
I still remember the games, the laughter, the footsteps through the hallway. I'll never forget the hard times.
Every day I come back from work, it's always like this. We're yelling in front of the kids.
The help we needed. How far we've come.
I'm Carol Merton. Please join me for HealthLink, a program connecting home, community, and healthcare. Please join me and watch HealthLink on Rogers TV.
Back inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center, otherwise known as the Castle on Collingwood, as the Knights of Meaford take a 3-0 lead into the second over the West Nipissing Lynx here. West Nipissing, of course, 3 points ahead in the standings with Meaford. But as Lucas, our color commentator, noticed, of the 5 remaining games after tonight for West Nipissing, 3 of them are on the easier side of things.
Definitely. They play 3 straight games to end the season against Senatare, so see how that goes.
Different road, though, as you can see, for the Meaford Knights. 2 against Ville Marie. The last one, the season finale, against the Rattlers, who we know are very, very difficult to beat. So the road is not so much easy for the Meaford Knights, but we'll talk about how the playoff seeding is going to work in a bit, and that might actually work in the Knights' favor.
We'll just have to see how the rest of the season plays out, JC.
Puck in the corner where Sapino throws a check, and it'll be picked up now by Dubeck. Here's Major with it now for the Lynx. Major over the line, looking for an option. Major tried to center that one, went off a skate. Puck sent ahead by Enz Christensen. Alessandro Sapino after it. Now it's a foot race back the other way, and a steal here by Luciano Sapino. Puck in the slot, but it's picked up now and taken back by the Lynx. Drolet over the line. That one sent into the corner by Thor. Filion after it, not going to get there in time. Back the other way is Hanasek. Hanasek around the goal. Hanasek looks for help. Tried to center that one, and it went past everybody. Back come the Lynx now. Filion has it there. Tried to center it. Tripped up was Dubeck falling to the ice. Knights send it back the other way with speed. Sapino over the line. Sapino, nice little move. Centers and scores! By Felicia. It's 4-0 Knights.
And make that 34 goals on the season for Milos Hanasek. What a play by Sapino. As over the blue line, here comes Luciano Sapino. Nice play to get it into his legs, and then Hanasek picks up on the loose puck and just sends that one right past the goaltender. It's a 4-0 Meaford lead early in the second period.
I'm not sure if motion or Sapino made the final pass that found it on its way under the stick of Hanasek, but either way, Hanasek makes no mistake. Puck up the boards now as the Lynx have themselves a bit of a hole to climb out of. Full credit to the Knights for coming out of the dressing room flying for both these first 2 periods. The Mules quickly after it. Chitteroni played it ahead. Fisher had it knocked back. It'll come out to center. Lafreniere there. Handles it over the line. Dropped it off. Here's a chance shot right in. Chabandu steers it aside. The Mules now tied up with Fisher. Doel gets bumped there by Chitteroni. Both teams digging for it. DeMules has it. Spots a man on the far side of the ice. It's Siebert. Siebert now after it. Siebert trying to knock it loose from Drolet. Puck, oh, takes a weird bounce off Chabanu. Wasn't expecting that, but you saw how sharply he stayed with it.
And luckily for him, it stopped moving towards the inside of the net.
Puck at the line. It's shot ahead there by Major, up and out of play. We'll get a whistle.
So with that Supino assist, I just want to make a mention. I was talking to you earlier before or during the break, and the Supinos look dangerous tonight. Again, both of them on the score sheet, both making some incredible plays. Just some amazing offensive hockey for both Supinos for Meaford.
They do play well with each other. It's like they've got their own little secret language out there. Waito back the other way. I don't think they're twins.
I don't believe that. I don't believe so either, but they do have the same last name, so maybe there's a secret language there.
Here's Gaunt, got it back to Lowe, and puck up and out of play there. We'll get a whistle here.
No, they're not twins, but they do share the same last name, and apparently they share the same kind of talent. They've been side by side as far as point totals go, like all season. I'm not sure if they're tied right now or if one has the advantage over the other.
Puck in the slot, a drive that goes above the net. Now it's in the corner. Barber watches it there. Knocked down by a high stick of Waito. And we'll get a whistle.
Well, there wasn't a whistle on the initial net coming off, but high stick playing of the puck will slow the play down, and we have a Meaford face-off win.
Puck ahead, played out of the zone by Trivieri, but stopped up there and shot back in by Salt. Now Filion after it against Gaunt. Trying to walk out with it as Thor. It was taken back by Gaunt. He throws it ahead for Lowe. Lowe now down the wing. Shot right on, and it's gloved down by Reve, who gets the whistle and holds on.
And a good glove save it was. Lowe had some numbers with him to his right, but he elected to take the shot in this instance, and Reve was up to the task with the glove.
And Christensen to take the draw. It's won back by the Lynx. Puck up the boards. Thompson bumped his man. It'll come outside the zone. Here come the Lynx now down the wing. Lafreniere puts on the brakes, drops it off. There's a shot. That one goes up and out of play. Far corner. And that will result in a whistle.
Well, the puck just doesn't seem to want to stay in play off of these deflections. It's the third one in the last few minutes.
Faceoff will come outside the blue line for the Knights of Meaford. Draw to be taken there by Johansson. He wins it back cleanly to Thompson. Thompson up to Legacy. Puck ahead. This is Supino now. Supino over the line. Supino centers and scores! Houston, we have a problem. It's 5-0 Knights.
And make that 35 goals on the season for Milos Hanasek.
And another
again,
beauty setup.
And this time it's Luciano Supino, I believe. Another nice pass from Luciano. And Hanasek has goal number 35. He's now one away from tying the league lead, 36, held by Blake Anderson of the Rattlers.
Well, we've seen a lot of Knights hockey on Thursday nights here at Meaford, and this is just one of those Thursdays where the Knights are just clicking on all cylinders. Lynx not rolling over, though. They are still going right back to work after the goal to try to get on the board here. Laspa has it behind his own net. Puck played ahead. Johansson gets the return feed now with speed through center. Johansson over the line. Had it knocked off his stick. He'll play it back. Trying to hold the line there is Jonas. That one didn't work. Now the Lynx will get it ahead to center. Puck poked up there, but stopped. Jonas has it. Having some trouble, though. He's going to have to turn back and be careful. He'll get some assistance. Now puck goes the length of the ice in behind the goal for the Lynx. It stopped and left there for Major. Major a lead pass. That's deflected by Laspa. But in the corner, it's Filion. Filion centering it there. Dubeck not able to make anything go. And the Knights will turn it back 2-on-2 with speed. DeMules has to watch himself at the line. There's a shot that goes wide. And quickly back the other way. Now it's Thor. Thor puts on the brakes but didn't take the puck with him. In the corner, Dubeck. Bumped by Doal. Thor trying to walk out. Knocked off his stick by DeMules. Now back it comes into the Knight zone. Croteau has to find it behind his own net. Can't get it out. Doal will try again. This time it does get out. Opposite side of the ice, Dubeck bumps there with Monahan. Got the better of him. Puck ripped back around the boards. It'll come out to center for DeMules. He's going to fire it down the ice. Opposite side, Waito puts one towards the goal. Reve tried to steer it aside, ended up knocking his own net off. Quickly fixed there by the official. Puck cleared off the glass, back to center. Croteau walks over the line. Croteau had it knocked off his stick. Lynx put it back. Monahan with speed makes the play to beat Filion. Now Monahan over to Croteau, up to low. Knights trying to go. They'll get it out to Trivieri, trying to make a move around a man. We're going to have a tripping call coming here as Bendal took Trivieri down. And now there's that pushing and shoving that we are so accustomed to with the Meaford Knights in these games in the GTMHL.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time, and it's worth noting, too, that with this power play, if Meaford can get on the board for the 6th time, it's going to just run time.
And we'll all get out of here a little bit earlier tonight.
We'll just have to see.
Hooking officially the call.
So face-off is going to come up to the left of Reve is the Meaford Knights going to the power play yet again. We've already seen them have some success in the first period. This is their first power play of the second, so we'll see what they can make of it.
West Nipissing Lynx penalty to number 19.
Puck shot out to center. Played back there. Sapino over to Hanasek. Hanasek lost it, and it'll be fired down the ice. Sapino back to get it. Stops it behind his own net, looks at the options. Plays it for Hanasek over the line. Drops it off there. Enge Christensen having some trouble handling it. Lafreniere broke that up, but the Knights will get it down. In behind the Lynx goal. Hanasek took a kick at it, but missed, and it goes down the ice. Johansson. And now with the speed, Luciano Sapino going to lead this rush for the Knights. With speed down the left side. Drops it off. Ends Christensen now. Trying to find an option. It's Hanasek on the point. Hanasek goes across. There's a blast. That one doesn't get through from Johansson. Opposite side, puck tipped by a high stick out front. That was Dubeck. And we'll get a whistle with 52 seconds to go in the Knights power play.
And that might have been a fortunate thing for the Lynx, is if he doesn't touch that, Hanasek gets the puck at the blue line. And we know how dangerous Hanasek is. He's got 35 goals now on the season in just 38 games. Nearly at a goal per game pace.
And he'd love to see the hats hit the ice in his name tonight. Puck back out to center. That's Jonas. Giveaway there. Here come the Lynx again, but now the delayed offside means they'll have to turn back. Puck at center. It's Thompson. Thompson had a little trouble with it there, but recovered quickly.
Am I crazy, or is there only 4 yellow jerseys on the ice?
Well, there is as a result of the penalty.
Oh,
Jonas.
For some reason, I thought that there was
Jonas back on the
It was
point.
over. My apologies.
Here's Thompson now. Had a little bit of trouble with it there. Plays it in behind the goal. Here's a chance. Side of the net. There's another shot. Rebound. Puck cleared over to the boards.
Now there's
Penalty
5.
has expired as a shot from the point gets blocked. And there's the penalty killer out of the box. And they break him. Chitteroni down. Shot wide of the goal. As the Lynx were looking to get on the board. And back the other way now is Wadeau. Wadeau doesn't have any space to do anything. Knights are changing. They got to be careful there. They don't get dinged for too many men. That's Drolet firing it into the Meaford zone. Fillion along the boards. Ref caught right up in the middle there, but puck will be shot out to center. Barber plays it ahead. Boylan. Puck chipped off the glass by Barber. Got a shot right on to Chibanu, who steers it aside, and now Trivieri on the wing looking for it, can't find it. That's chip pass low. Gaunt there to pick it up. He gets taken down. Knights will get it back behind the Lynx goal. Lynx again trying to break out with it, but it's stopped there. Shot ahead. Nothing doing for Monahan. Lynx again trying to get it out. Monahan's going to race back to cover the point. There's a pass, maybe. Trying to spring. Fisher now. Fisher trying to set up Boylan, but breaking that up was Monahan. Hanasek now tries to spring him in. It's Johansson. Didn't work. Lynx turn it back. Action at the Meaford blue line. Brunet puts that one on. It's steered by Chibanu into the corner. Now Monahan quickly on it. Got to move this puck. He does out to center. Played ahead for Sapino. And now we're going to have a call here. And it looks like it's going to be Monahan that's going. The official is pointing at him as the guilty party on this one.
Well, now I know there will be 4 red jerseys on the ice.
That's right. A power play opportunity for the West Nipissing Lynx to try to break the goose egg.
What really threw me off when I said that was I only saw 4 red jerseys on the ice, too. One of them was hiding right in front of me along the boards.
There's a shot that goes off a body and right up and out of play. Redo that face-off. Monahan's penalty was for equipment violation. I was wondering about that.
I didn't see what it was either, but I guess we know. I wonder what the violation was.
I don't know. Missing mouth guard, missing neck guard. Chance side of the goal, and he's got it! Chibanu, the big toe, keeps it out.
What a fantastic play by Chibanu. I don't know how that stayed out. That looked like that was going in for sure. Let's get a second look at it. So there it is, right along the side of the goal as one of the Lynx was trying to bang away at it. Nice play by Chibanu to keep his pad on.
There's Barber, shot that one off the stick of Dubek, side of the goal. Now Dubek has it again, plays it back for Major. Major got it across, down to Dubek. At the slot, there's a shot, that one blocked. Thor was standing there at the side. Now in behind the net, it's Dubek trying to get it out to Thor. Thor back on the point for Barber. Thor, return feed, shot blocked. Lynx trying to find it. It'll be the Knights that do, and they'll get it down the ice. Here's Thor now. He'll fire it in for the Lynx. Still about a minute to go on this power play. Major across for Barber. New set of legs out on the ice there for the Lynx. Barber gets the return feed. Plays it back. Boylan's shot. Save is made. Chibanu down looking for it. Lynx can't find it. Knights can't clear it. There's a shot. That one scores! Tipped out front. It'll be Alexandre Dubek.
That's his 87th point of the season. And it was some good net front presence by the Lynx. The clearing attempt blocked her at the blue line. Shot in front, deflected by Alexandre Dubek. And he gets the Lynx on the board. It's 5-1.
West Lynx goal, his 23rd of the season.
Well, you had to feel the goal was coming for the Lynx, who get a backhander onto Chaban, who saves that one. Now the Lynx still buzzing around the net, but it's going to be Hanasek who's looking for the breakaway pass for Supino.
Assisted by Blake Harper at 11:44.
Puck out to center now. Johansson gets the feed for the Knights. Johansson now going to carry it over the line. Johansson plays it in behind the goal. Hanasek there. Hanasek looks, finds someone. Nice save by Reve, who just stones Johansson on the doorstep. Over now, Thompson trying to make a play. Looking for Supino, couldn't find it. Thompson again keeps this puck alive. Opposite point it goes. Jonas not there, so he'll have to regroup in his own zone. Thompson now sends Jonas. Jonas over the Lynx line. Jonas back to Hanasek. Hanasek directs it towards the goal, went wide. Johansson opposite point now plays it. In behind the net, Hanasek. Supino. Supino spins, fires, goes off the side of the goal. Hanasek with it now. Hanasek tried to center it there. Supino looking for it. Got caught up in his equipment. Puck on the opposite side. Icing will be called here. And again, a big thank you to New Orleans Pizza here in Meaford. They're for feeding the volunteers at Rogers TV before the game tonight. You can stop in and pick up your pizza at 365 Sykes Street in Meaford. You can order it by phone at 538-5300 or online at neworleanspizza.com. Puck back on the point. Barber, that one drifts just wide of the goal. Here they try again. Brunet, a shot. That one sounded like went off the helmet of the goaltender. There's a centering feed now, and the Knights get in there first. Huller Brady, and he's away to the races. Huller Brady plays the puck in. Manages to maintain balance. Now look at this one, chopped down by Enz Christensen. Enz Christensen turns, fires, save is made. Reve wasn't sure where it was. Rebound is cleared into the corner. Barber looking for it against Major as well. Puck shot not down the ice. A little assist from the linesman there. Here's the Lynx getting it up the ice. It's tipped ahead by McLaughlin. Turned back by Gaunt. And now off to the races. Enz Christensen hauled down. Penalty coming here against the Lynx.
So 5:53 to go in the second period. Meaford will have their second power play opportunity of the second.
Chance to restore the 5-goal lead. Get us a little bit closer to running time.
We'll see. They had a chance to start running time in their last power play opportunity and couldn't quite get it done. So we'll see how they do on this attempt.
Enz Christensen. Both teams tie up off the face-off. Linesman's in the middle of it, so they decide, it's probably better if we don't risk the linesman getting hurt.
Yeah, we don't want to trip him up. There's only the one linesman as well, so.
Hanasek, a quick shot, glove down by Reve. Game in Owen Sound earlier this week, they actually lost a linesman in that game. I didn't see exactly what happened. I did see the aftermath, though, which was the linesman walking around the Owen Sound Attack dressing room with an ice bag strapped to his gut. So
that was Hardy, right?
That was Hardy. I can kind of guess that one hurt. Here's a chance, front of the net right now. Digging at it is Supino. Doesn't find it. The other Supino in to help out as well. Enz Christensen, he got hit high there. Saw the helmet snap back. Nothing coming. Now Hanasek plays it back for Johansson. Down to Supino. Supino's shot blocked out front. Enz Christensen gets it back to him. Now back to Johansson on the point. Johansson trying to walk through. Doesn't work. Supino tried to play it. But a nice move by Drolet with that active stick for the Lynx. Got it down the ice. Here they come again. Supino now a quick shot right on. Nice save by Reve. Supino now back on the point to Hanasek. Down to Supino. Supino battles for it. A little bit of a mismatch as the Lynx player lost his stick. There's a drive, and that one goes out of play. That was Alessandro on the other side who one-timed that into oblivion.
Does the puck still exist? Are we sure it didn't shatter? What a shot. Both Supinos, again, looking very dangerous. They've been looking dangerous all game. And on this power play, they're continuing to look that way.
Face off outside the Lynx zone. They'll get it the length of the ice. Jonas. Pass out for Siebert, and Siebert is off to the races. Puck picked up and sent back down by the Lynx. See if they can get one more rush out of it here as Thompson carries it over the line and fires it in. Puck on the opposite side, Huller Brady. Doel. Out for Thompson. Thompson. Dropped it off. Siebert trying to walk in. Siebert has to turn back. Played it for Huller Brady. Siebert on the point. Siebert a shot. That one goes wide. Stopping behind the net. That was Filion. He's going to get it up to Lafreniere, who'll play the puck ahead. And now back the other way. It's Huller Brady. Puts a shot right onto Rivet. He gloves that one down. Puck over the line. Major there. Major puts it inside the zone. In behind the goal. Waito carries it over the line. Waito went off a stick. Barber got in the way there. Opposite side of the ice, there's a shot. That one doesn't get through. Puck picked up by Salt. Not out. Gaunt trying to hold the line. Now he can't. Nice move by Brunet. Brunet trying to get around Gaunt again, and Gaunt stays with him this time. Brunet got it out to the front of the net, but it's quickly picked up there. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Puck shot up by Monahan. Trivieri. Taken away by Salt. Salt. He'll throw it up the boards. Fisher is there now. Knights. Trivieri finds it. Can't get it in the zone. It'll be sent back down the ice by the Lynx. This will be an icing. And with 2:19 on the game clock, we'll bring it back down the ice. We should talk about the playoff format. As you know, the North Division, where the Meaford Knights play, features 7 teams. South Division has 8. There's a blast by Hanasek that goes wide. Puck went off the shoulder of Supino. That's center Legacy there. Now Supino over the line with it. Supino centered it. Hanasek the intended target. Now it's Thompson. That one wide. Lynx can't get it out of the zone. Here's a chance at the side of it again. It's Supino. Supino had some trouble getting it up to his stick. Now Johansson back on the point it goes. This is Legacy playing it down low for Hanasek. Hanasek in behind the goal. Look, Supino out to Johansson, top of the slot, can't handle it, and the Lynx will take it out. Lynx get it ahead. Glove down there, Chitteroni. Backhander doesn't get through. Puck in behind the Meaford net. Now Chitteroni has it, side of the goal, shot save made by Chibanu, and he's got it.
Nice work with the glove to stop that one short side by Chibanu. But to pick up where you left off, anywhere between February 19th to 23rd, there will be a 1-game elimination round between the 6th and 7th teams in the North Division. The winner of that game will decide who takes the 6th seed in the GMHL playoffs.
Mathematically, we can tell you it's going to be Senator and Almaquin. We know that for sure. There is no way those two teams are going to move out of their positions they are in. So that's the two that will play in that game. And I mean, if you're a betting man, I'd probably go against Senator, but I mean, to each their own, do as you will.
Well, with the 3 games coming up against West Nipissing, if they can manage to find a groove, then who knows?
Into the final minute here in the second. Puck shot up at the line. Doel played it ahead for DeMules. DeMules got it across. That is a shot that goes out of play into the mesh. And we'll get another whistle here.
February 20th to 25th, we will see a best of 3. In the North Division, the first and second teams will both get byes. It will be the 3rd seed versus the 6th seed, and the 4th seed versus the 5th seed.
And at this point, you have to believe that West Nipissing is probably going to finish ahead of Meaford, and that is probably going to result in Meaford facing Temiskaming, which may be a favorable matchup for the Knights. Drolet now has some trouble, and Hans Christensen had his stick knocked out of his hand by Thor. Also had his bell rung a little bit there, but official plays on. Thor with it, watching the clock tick down to 0, and that'll do it for the second period of play here in Meaford, where the Knights put a few more on the board, but they do let the Lynx off the map for one. We'll head to the locker rooms. 5-1, Knights of Meaford lead. Stay tuned for the third. You're watching Knights hockey on Rogers TV.
Johnny wanted to go back home. It was 1,000 kilometers away. They forced him to go to the Indian residential school. More than 150,000 of us children had to go. They wanted to change us.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Hallowed be your name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done. Kill the Indian and the child. It's been called cultural genocide. I survived residential school. My brother Johnny did not.
Chani Wenjack was one of thousands of children who died due to Canada's residential school system. More than 80,000 survivors and their families still live with its legacy today.
I am lucky to meet so many amazing women, and I hope they feel lucky to meet me.
I'm ready.
He's a hunk, sweetie. Chef's kiss. He's insane. I was mesmerized.
I'm still just Joey.
He is so handsome.
The Bachelor, all new, Mondays 8, 7 Central on City TV.
And welcome back inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center as the Knights of Meaford lead the Lynx of West Temiskaming by a score of 5-1. J.C. Coots alongside Lucas Ireland.
West Nipissing.
What did I say?
Temiskaming.
Whatever. Same area. It's Northern Ontario. Trust me, if you live there, I can tell you as someone that has, it's all rocks and trees and moose, man.
Well, to be fair to everyone listening in at home, we were talking about Temiskaming in the break and just before the second period ended, so I can see where the confusion would be placed.
And speaking of confusion, we totally missed the fact that there was a goaltending change. So apologies to Terry Bradley, now in the nets, a 15-year-old in this league who has 2 shutouts this season in his rookie campaign and had some impressive saves late in the second period there. We'll see how he does against this Meaford team now as Ens Christensen finds it high in the slot and fires it out of play to get a whistle early.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it got past both of us, but again, apologies to Terry Bradley for the confusion in the second.
Puck picked up quickly by Sapino, shot in, save made by Bradley. Lynx get it ahead. And Christensen at the line, Duback there. Mendel plays it down in the Meaford zone. Legacy's got to go get it. Stops up behind his own goal. Legacy got it across. Thompson to Haller Brady. Holler Brady out to Edens Christensen, just out of his reach. Major throws it up the ice, fired back in by Thompson. There's Bendel. Got it to the line. He was stopped there. Filion trying to find it. Does. And whip it into the Meaford end. Knights turn it back now. Supino has some trouble handling it. Has it now. Got some speed and fires it wide. Opposite side of the ice. Puck off the glass, out to center, goes by everybody there. No ice on this one as it's picked up by Johansson. Johansson will get it up to Supino now. Supino plays it back for Johansson. Here's Johansson going to carry it across. Johansson in, sets it up, and it was just out of reach of Supino at the side of the goal. Now Croteau in from the point. It'll be picked up there by Salt behind the goal. There's a chance right out front. Supino drops it off. Gott didn't find it. There's a rebound. Another shot stopped by Monahan. Nobody seemed to want to take the shot at the open net. Everybody was being unselfish, and nobody gets anything.
I'm a little thrown off by that turn of events there. Dangerous scoring opportunity in front, and
it was an interesting turn of events to say the least.
Interesting, yeah, that's a good way to put it. And somehow Meaford didn't get a shot away on that really dangerous opportunity.
Well, the Lynx don't seem to mind it, as the puck is back for Jonas. Ahead to Laspa now, gets the return feed for Jonas. Siebert plays it up, and it'll be Doel finding it. Doel trying to make a move there, can't get around his man, who got it in the slot over Siebert. Siebert, a shot, that got blocked. Back on the point it goes, Laspa. Plays it out, and that will result in a whistle here.
Doel got us started in the first period with an early goal, his 4th of the season. He was looking for goal number 5, and what would have been his second 2-goal game in 3 games.
Puck coming out, carried there by Thor. Thor over the line for the Lynx. Sends it to Filion in the corner now, stolen there by Jonas. Lynx steal it back, out front, that one. Out of harm's way, at least for the time being, as Siebert is on it. Plays it off the glass, delayed penalty coming here. This one is gonna go against Meaford.
It's going to Jonas?
That's what it...
Is it going to West Nipissing instead? Because there was a collision in front of us. Did it involve that? Yeah, so West Nipissing is going to go to the penalty box. It's Filion.
Yeah,
so Meaford's getting a power play.
At the time, it looked like West Nipissing had control of the puck when the arm went up, but...
I think it happened just beside the blue line. There was a bit of a... There was a tie-up between Filion and Jonas. So that seems to be what we got for the penalty.
In any case, the Knights' power play goes back to work. Knights will start out of their own zone. Jonas going to carry this one up the middle. Jonas now to the wing. Still has it, turns back. Knights get set. Jonas over to Thornton. Played it down low. Thornton, can't get the return feed. And now it's going to be a foot race. Thornton and Boylan. Boylan chipped it ahead there. Knights will regroup. Thornton going to try to carry it. Plays it off for Holler Brady. Holler Brady walks over the line. Everyone stays on side as the puck drifts in the corner. That'll be picked up and thrown back down the ice. Knights halfway through their power play as Supino gets over the line. Dropped it off for Johansson. Johansson now avoids a check. Played it down low. In behind the play was Supino, but he wasn't able to get anything to go. The Lynx got it down the ice again. 40 seconds left on the power play as Enns Christensen carries it over the line. Enns Christensen makes a move. Shot blocker saved by Bradley. Lynx pick it up and send it all the way down the ice. This will kill off even more time as Knights have really only got set once inside the West Nipissing zone. Puck back down the ice again, as the penalty killing unit is doing a great job. Knights fire it down the ice, partly out of frustration, but they might have a chance here now. In a quick shot, glove saved by Hanasek. Hanasek looking for it. Bradley, unbelievable there, denying Hanasek of the hat trick just as the penalty had expired. Now Monahan in his own corner. He'll fire it out. Oh, there's a case for too many men there. And I think they're going to call that.
They are. The puck was played as Thor was still on the ice.
I mean, that is as unlucky plays go. A puck right in front of the bench just as players are changing, but you can't touch it if you're going off the ice. And that's what happened.
Well, I would like to quickly point out, though, Bradley, again, an amazing save. He lost it. He didn't know where the puck was. It actually got behind him and somehow stayed out.
Jonas back on the point, gets it over to Thompson. Thompson, top of the circle, avoids the check from Fisher. Thompson tried to center it there, and Salt with a heads-up play, make that Major, who broke that up. Here's a chance, though, out front, Siebert. Oh, it was blocked on the way to the goal by Fisher. He's in a bit of pain. Now Jonas going to carry it over the line again. Jonas has to stop and turn back. Jonas across for Thompson. Thompson fed it down low. Doel on the point. Jonas a shot tipped out front, still out. Both teams looking for it. It's picked up there by Major and sent back down the ice. Jonas across to Ens Christensen now, and here come the Knights again. Siebert carrying over the line. Siebert turns back, looks for help, plays it ahead. In behind the goal, Ens Christensen now centering it, bouncing puck, got by everybody. And that will allow the Lynx to get it down the ice. Johansson with speed down the right side. Johansson put it in the middle of the ice. Hanasek had some trouble with it, and maybe a short-handed break here for Filion. He's in a foot race, and Chabanu makes the play, and very quickly back come the Knights now. Sapino's got to move it, and he is. Down the wing, Sapino around one man. Sapino bouncing puck, can't find it. And it'll be quickly picked up by Dubac. .20 to go on the power play for the Meaford Knights. Hanasek, time for one last rush. He sends Ens Christensen ahead. Had it knocked off his stick. And the Lynx get it back out to center. Sapino. Springs, Gaunt centered it there. Ens Christensen, the intended target. Johansson picked it up. Johansson trying to walk in, place it behind the net. Walking out with it, Sapino back on the point. Ens Christensen played it off the side boards. Johansson makes a move. Ens Christensen, and Gaunt keeps it alive. Now Hanasek. Hanasek sends that one out of play. And that will get a whistle here with 12:23 on the game clock.
That shot, I don't think deflected off of anything. It just was a well-placed shot as far as where the net is confirmed, but of course it went a little too high in this go-around.
Wade, I'm going to take the draw outside the Lynx zone. Lynx will put it right on to Chabanu, who has no choice other than to swallow it up and get a whistle.
They made the right play there. Didn't really have much of an opportunity to play it if he wanted to, as to where the puck ended up.
Nafziger to take the draw. Got some sick hockey hair on him. Number 26 for the Lynx there. Puck picked up by Jonas. Jonas, nice pass to Trivieri down the wing. Trivieri tried to make a move. Salt got in the way. Good defensive play. Now it's Brunet. Sends it into the Meaford zone. Watching it is McLaughlin. Puck stopped up behind the Meaford net. It'll be sent up the boards for Trivieri. He tried to spring Waito there, went off his skate. Low, looking for the loose puck, can't find it. Lynx now find McLaughlin on the far side. McLaughlin has it. Trying to backhand it through the skate of Laspa, didn't work. Laspa now has it. Sends Trivieri down the wing. He fires it wide of the goal. DeMules now off the bench. Plays it in the corner for Trivieri. Trivieri tried to center that one. Salt got in the way. Puck in the corner. Jonas. Puck it to center. Doel. Got it up to Jonas. Jonas assesses the situation. Moves it ahead for Siebert, who tips it into the zone. Opposite point, there's a centering feed. Nobody home as Fisher gets it out to center. Thompson now will turn back towards his own zone. Legacy moved the puck up. Was blocked there and sent back up the ice. And here come the Lynx now over the line. Fisher got an option, but Thompson denies him. And back behind the play. A high sticking call from the official way down the ice.
And it's going to DeMules.
You know, he seems to be skating over to the bench, and I'm wondering if he's just giving a warning to both benches here.
Well, there's 2 minutes on the clock. It's going to Legacy instead, it seems.
It looks like it, yeah.
After some solid penalty kills for West Nipissing in this period, they get their first look at a power play.
Initial shot off the faceoff, swallowed up by Chabanu. Whistle here with 4 seconds off the clock.
Well, they tried to take advantage of this power play really fast with that shot, but again, just stopped by on the crest area of Chabanu.
Now it's Drolet putting it wide of the goal. Puck back to Bendall. Plays it up, Filion walking in. That one behind everybody. There's another shot now. Major trying to keep it alive. He does. Filion back on the point. Bendall, point shot. Glove down by Chabanu, and he holds on.
Nice glove save with about 3 bodies in front of the net. Stayed with it and holds on with 1:33 to go in this West Nipissing Lynx power play.
Off the draw, Lynx trying to win it back. It's the Knights that get away with it. But that puck will go out of play, and we'll have to redo that.
And it looks like the faceoff is coming to the opposite circle this time.
Dubek, the leading scorer, wins that one back. Major a shot. Blockers, glove save now. Blues puck out front, diving for it, and picking it up is DeMules. And he'll chip it out to center. Now DeMules shorthanded, gonna have to hustle back as the Lynx turn it there. Here's Filion over the line. Plays that one around the boards. On the point, Dubek down to Thor. Thor looking for an option, sent that one through the slot. Major, top of the circle, looking down low, couldn't find Dubek. Now it's picked up by Thor. Make that Dubek. There's a point shot, kicked out, Chabanu, rebound, scores! Right on the doorstep is the captain, who buries it. And it's a power play marker.
So 5-2 is the score from that Filion goal. As puck was taken towards the blue line. Shot from the point and then rebound by Filion to bury it. So the assist, the primary assist is going to go to Zachary Major, who took the original shot. And with 9:07 to go, it's a 3-goal game.
I'm not sure that we're in that a 3-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey territory, but we have seen crazier things.
A case in point, Owen Sound's game against Barrie.
Earlier this week, yes. Puck along the sideboards as Chitteroni got it ahead. Now it's gloved down by Fisher. Fisher centered that one, but there was nobody home. Knights get over there in a hurry. Johansson, but it's played back by the Lynx. Lynx, you can tell they kind of smell blood here. Chitteroni, a shot save is made. Chitteroni trying to pick up his rebound, and now Chibano has to cover up and hang on for dear life.
He just lied down. He knew it was under him, or at least near him, and just lied down. So if he did have it, which in this case he did, no one was going to be able to reach the puck. But you're right, the Lynx definitely do smell some blood in the water as they're getting some offense going here in the late goings of the third period.
Puck chipped out. Not quite, though. It's held in. Drolet played it in behind the goal. Brunet gets bumped there. Brunet has it now. Brunet spins, can't make a pass. Thompson breaks it up. Thompson will send it down the ice for the Knights. And icing is waved off here. Everybody a little shocked by that, but they play on. Thompson racing back for it, up against Brunet. Thompson. Oh, huge hit as Thompson got dumped there. Absolutely leveled by Tyler Brunn. Obviously Thompson okay, he's got the puck now. Almost went head over tea kettle on that one. Salt now has some trouble, coughs it up to Demules. Demules in the corner, looks for help. Demules trying to walk out, got a shot through, but it was blocked. And Christensen opposite side, that shot doesn't get in. Lynx get it out to center and down the ice. Legacy will stop up behind his own net. Jonas missed him. Siebert tried to play it there, and it's taken back. Chitteroni will fire it in.
Chitteroni's taken down, and as we got some pushing and shoving going on between Chitteroni and Siebert.
Siebert loses his helmet.
But quickly the officials step in, and Siebert's told to go to the bench. I don't believe he's heading to the box.
He doesn't have a helmet, and if you don't have a helmet on the ice, you don't get to stay out there for extra time.
Well, no, but just saying where the official was pointing at. But I will say that is the most like physicality, pushing and shoving match that we've seen all game. We've seen a lot of big hits from both teams, but that's about it. As the official again telling Siebert to get to the bench, and so he will do so. We're just about set for the faceoff.
There's a quick shot and a blocker save right off the draw. Puck now in behind the goal. Centering feed is blocked. Fisher tried to get that one out front. Knights chip it out. Must have gone off somebody on the bench, so they're going to whistle this one dead. And they'll redo the faceoff.
Well, the Meaford bench wasn't too pleased about it, but the whistle was blown, so a faceoff coming up to the left of goaltender Chibano.
Chitteroni put the puck towards the net, was steered behind by Chibano. Now puck at center. Major turns it back. Knights find it. They'll get it, but not very far. As Fisher now, Chitteroni, blocker saved by Chibano. Knights, Jonas lost it. Waito bumped. Chitteroni trying to steal it from him. Now Laspa. And a penalty coming here against the Meaford Knights. And maybe some more coming as Waito is on his way to the box. And it doesn't look like he will be joined by anyone.
It was a cross-checking penalty. It did seem like some of the Lynx players were kind of jawing at Waito afterwards. And we have 4 minutes on the clock. So this is a huge opportunity for the West Nipissing Lynx. Down 3 with 6 minutes to go, and a 4-minute power play could really turn this game around for them.
Away to work they go, and initially a little bit of a faux pas there is going to result in them killing some time off this clock. Well, Waito managed to pick up slashing and cross-checking on the same series of events.
That would explain the 4 minutes.
Puck on the point now, Filion. Played it down low. Walking out is Thor, scores! Liam Thor finds the top corner and has pulled the Lynx within 2.
It was 5-0 at the start of the period, if I'm not mistaken. No, 5-1, sorry. 5-3 the score. Now there's Filion with the puck towards the blue line, sends the puck into the corner, and there's Thor somehow managing to send that one behind Chibanu.
An impressive shot from that angle.
And so just like that, it's a 2-goal game, and there's still 2 minutes of power play time for the Lynx.
Drolet. Well, hang on, folks. Don't go start supper early. We might have a game here. Drolet back on the point. Got the puck across. There's a shot. That one goes wide. Drolet racing to keep it in there. He does. Now Drolet again, opposite point. Major blasts. Glove down by Chibanu. Nobody on the doorstep. And he gets the whistle.
I'd like to draw your attention to the shots, as West Nipissing has been trailing all game. But over these last few minutes, they've managed to take the shot lead and turn things in their favor.
Drolet kicked out again and up and out of play by Chibanu. Another whistle here with under 5 to go.
And it's not really an issue, as Chibanu's trying to keep the puck clear of any rebounds, especially at this point in the game where you just had a 5-1 lead just a few minutes ago. And you want to try and stop the Lynx from creating any more offense if you can.
Thor plays it in behind the Meaford net. Walk out to the point. Drolet. Down low for Thor. Thor back to Drolet. Drolet to Major. Major looking for a shooting lane. Can't find one. Finds Drolet. Thor, one-timer. That one goes wide. Opposite point now. Major. Drolet trying to walk in. Drolet in the corner to the Thor. Gets it back. Drolet. Across the ice it goes. Major. Walks around a man. Major in behind the net. Tried to center it there. Loose puck. Lynx looking for it. It's back to Thor. Here's Drolet. Shot blocked out front. Thor. Shot. That one's blocked. Back to Drolet again. That one gets through, but Chibanu has it.
What a sequence of events for the Meaford Knights defensively. 2 huge blocks. Absolutely huge blocks. And then Chibanu, even with some bodies in front of the net, able to make a huge save. 33 seconds remain here on the power play for the Lynx, but that is a huge defensive sequence and one that the Meaford Knights desperately needed.
It seems like there's an eternity of time left on that clock right now if you're the Meaford Knights, but a break there as the puck comes outside the blue line. And a little bit of space to move with still 20 seconds on this power play. Knights get it down the ice though. Sapino smartly just going to let Major play that. And Sapino will wait for him to bring the puck to him. 5 seconds to go in the power play. In come the Lynx, centering feed out front, they score! Caleb Boylan. Perfect pass in the slot, and they are within 1.
4 consecutive Lynx goals. And you're right, we have a hockey game now. As in the dying seconds of the power play, Boylan gets to the front of the net and gets the puck past a few Meaford defenders and Chibanu. And just like that, it's 5-4.
And now Sapino quickly going to work, trying to get some of these goals back here to restore the insurance for the Meaford Knights, but a delayed offside means they'll have to tag up. Lynx now trying to make that pass, but it's picked up by Sapino. Sapino, look at the speed here. There's a man possessed. He knows he's got to do a job. He gets it to Hanasek, who goes wide, looking for the hat trick. And now Sapino, Hanasek scores!
1, 2, 3.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. The Knights up 6-4.
36 goals on the season for Milos Hanasek now ties Blake Anderson of the Rattlers for league lead. Huge hat trick goal for Milos Hanasek. Could not have come at a better time.
I just tried to steal the toque off our cameraman Martin to throw it on the ice, but he overpowered me.
Good job, Martin.
Hanasek, a huge goal. You gotta give full credit to Luciano Pacino. He played possessed there. He wanted that tying goal. Lynx won't roll over though. They're still battling for it deep in the Meaford zone here. Sapino chips it out successfully. It's picked up by Major, and he turns back fast with it. Major now down the wing. Major tried to get that one through. It went off the skate of Jonas. Jonas in behind the net. Can't get that out. And now it's shot quickly back, and a blocker save by Chaban, who sends it out of play with 2:12 to go.
And a break for the Lynx, too, as that puck was going to go out, but it bounces off of one of the officials, allowing for a secondary shot, but Chibanu able to knock that one away. So we remain 2-goal lead for Meaford with 2:10 to go in the third period.
Drolet a shot. There's a loose puck in this crease. They score! Well, again, the Lynx will not go quietly into the night. A goal with 2:05 on the clock restores this to a 1-goal game.
Well, I spoke too soon. A big goal again. This one looks like it was from the captain once again.
It was.
Fillion. As he's leading his team to another 1-goal deficit. Again, keep in mind, it was 5-1 Meaford at the start of the period. 6-5 the score now in favor of Meaford, but there's still plenty of time on the clock.
Junior hockey, it's crazy.
What
can you say?
There's nothing better.
There is nothing better. Unless you have a heart condition, then maybe not junior hockey.
Oh, that's fair. Net is empty for West Nipissing.
And with a lot of time as we get a whistle here, I expect we'll likely see a timeout called here.
I think that would be a wise decision.
And now we've got a meeting here. Dubek talking to the referee.
Doesn't seem like any timeout coming.
Not sure if he was signaling their intention, but the puck goes down the ice right away. This won't be icing. Or no, it will be icing. It looked like the officials initially had said no, but
that was
now
delayed.
Yes, it was very delayed. Now Meaford is upset about that, and the officials have to explain to them what happened here. Now the officials are conferencing.
Yeah, it seemed as though they weren't going to call it initially because the puck had already reached the line. It had already been touched by one of the Lynx defenders.
Now, if the conference is that it is an icing, they will bring it down. If it's not, this face-off rightfully should go back down to the West Nipissing end.
Well, we'll find out here in a moment.
Or center, actually. They're pointing to center.
Seems like with all the confusion, that might be where we end up. Minute 39 to go in the third period. 6-5, Meaford is the score. Net is empty. Will it remain that way, though, with a face-off at center?
Yeah, he's going to go back in. He's going to come back out. Bradley's going back in here. And maybe timeout called here. Looks like Meaford's wanting to call theirs.
And they will do that. So Bradley back in the net, and what a game he's had since he's come in the second period in relief for Reveille.
15-year-old goaltender from Sturgeon Falls.
He's got some good numbers too.
Fantastic numbers in the net. Has made appearances in 5 games thus far, not counting tonight. 88 shots against, 7 goals for a 1.95 goals against average, a .920 save percentage. And I'm not sure if this stat line is correct, but they're listing 2 shutouts for Bradley on this season.
But what you should take away from that is Bradley is, at least at this point in his very young career, quite the goaltender.
All right, we are set to go. Bradley, you see there, is just ready to go to the bench as soon as they get that puck deep. He is eagerly waiting.
And he is off.
With Kevin DeMules out there, I might have told him to be a little more cautious just based on how aggressive he is on the forecheck. But the Lynx will go to work here. 1:20 to go. There's a shot. That one blocked out front by DeMules, and it's sent down the ice. I don't think there's a debate about this one. They call this one icing.
Minute 13 to go. Net is empty.
All kinds of drama at the Castle on Collingwood tonight.
There's the Meaford team looking on as they know that this game should not be as close as it is, especially with the lead they had heading into the third period. Hoping that they can pull away with 2 points against this West Nipissing team, as we got a whistle immediately.
Yeah, quick whistle, quick snapshot off the draw too that Chimanu gloved down. And
so keep in mind, looking at the standings, West Nipissing is in third place. They currently sit at 46 points on the season. Meaford, in 36 games as well, has 43.
Well, the faceoff coming back down the ice here, which means Bradley's going to have to retake his position in the net.
That's not exactly what the Lynx are going to want with the amount of time left on the clock.
Well, now Major's got to move this puck, and he's got to move it fast here so they can get that goalie back out. And away to work they will go.
And there goes Bradley.
Opens up the ice a little bit. Puck in the corner. Quickly after it, Filion had to go off his skate. Thompson finds it and sends it the length of the ice, but this will be icing. And it will bring a proper face-off back to the Meaford zone.
Seems like the clock cannot just keep running for Meaford. 50 seconds to go. All they need to do is try and just at least maintain possession, as we immediately had a timeout now for West Nipissing.
So West Nipissing, they've got the plan drawn up. They know what they want to do. They just got to tell the troops.
Now, before we forget, one thing I just noticed is Derry is out there for Meaford. Must have went out there after the last goal, and again we somehow missed it in the commotion of all the goals that we witnessed. So Derry in net for Meaford for the last minute of this game. Both teams have had a relief goaltender come in this high-scoring affair.
It's a crazy one. It's always entertaining in Meaford, no question about that.
And it's like we said just a few moments ago, there's nothing better than junior hockey.
Dubek will take the draw against Doel. Doel wins it back for the Knights. But it's the Lynx who get control. Filion on the wall, plays it up. It's Major. Filion takes it. Filion put it through everybody. Barber there now. Barber trying to walk out. Plays it behind the goal. 30 seconds to go now. Puck at the side of the goal. It's out front. Goes by everyone to Major on the point. Major around one man. Major still has control. 23 seconds to go. Back out front. There's the puck. Loose in the slot. Lynx looking for it. Shot, scores! It's a tie game. Nathan Fisher picks up a slot. Picks up a puck in the slot. Sends it to the net, and good things happen.
And that puck just managed to squeeze through the 5-hole of Derry. Unbelievable. What a comeback from West Nipissing.
A hard lesson learned in Meaford tonight. If you give the opposition a chance to come back, they will every time. You don't sleep on a team that's ahead of you in the standings. Hanasek now trying to win it with 10 seconds left, looking for his 4th of the game. Missed that one. Puck shot onto the goal. Bradley makes a save. 2 seconds to go. And that will do it for regulation. A little free hockey for the fans in Meaford tonight as overtime is needed.
And this is an unexpected bit of free hockey. Wow. 5-1 after the second period. And I know we've brought it up a couple times tonight, but I'm just going to say it again. West Nipissing is showing off their best Owen Sound and Barrie impersonations tonight with a big comeback in the third period, just like Owen Sound did against Barrie, and only difference is they didn't take the lead.
Well, it's been a fun one to call up to this point. Hopefully it's been a fun one to watch, and we expect overtime. It's going to be really fun.
And
Dubek, Major, Filion out there for the Lynx. Hanasek, Sapino, and Legacy out there for the Knights. And here we go from the Castle on Collingwood overtime. Hanasek back in his own zone. Drops it off, Legacy. Plays it ahead, Sapino now trying to find it. Here's Sapino with the speed. Sapino trying to walk in, he does, Sapino! Can't make anything go. In behind the goal, it'll be the Lynx, but there's Hanasek now. Hanasek with possession. Hanasek finds Sapino. Sapino, shot. Hanasek, doorstep, can't get it past Bradley. Here's the Lynx again. Dubek was down the ice calling for it, but it'll be played to Filion. Knights change up. Dubek now trying to walk in. Dubek makes a move there, puck through the slot, and it's poked up by Derry. Filion at the line, has to come outside the zone. Filion, Lynx player falls.
Another one falls too.
Keystone Cops out there with Droulet and Filion. Thompson. Thompson has it now. He'll carry it for the Knights. Through center. Thompson over the line. Thompson now in behind the goal. Still maintaining puck control. Thompson will now play it behind the goal. And the Knights will have to retreat. Thompson watching. Over the line, Drolet. Drolet has it now in front. Derry, blocker save. Johansson has it for the Knights. In his own zone, being closely watched by Drolet, who almost ended it there. Johansson. Puck out for Thompson. Thompson now has to turn back. Now he finds Sapino on the wing, and Sapino's got some space. Here's Sapino, realizes he's going to have to wait for help. And now he'll quickly head back. Fisher. Puck there. It's Thor. Thor. Ahead to Barber. Barber now in behind the Knights' goal. Played it out. It's Fisher. Fisher now being watched there by Jonas. Sapino now tied up with Barber. Fisher heading to the bench. And the Knights will move it up. Here's Jonas down the wing. Jonas over the line. Jonas makes a move. Jonas in. Save is made. Bradley has got it. As Jonas almost ends it for the Meaford Knights.
A big save by Bradley, as if this game couldn't get any closer. Some great goaltending on both sides. There's Jonas moved in over the blue line. Nice move to get past the defender. Forehand shot, but Bradley stops that one.
Puck out for Jonas. Now it's Sapino at center. Sapino turns with it. With some speed now, coming in on the wing. Here's Sapino, shot save made by Bradley. This is Barber. Barber into the Knight zone. Barber trying to make a decision here. Plays it into the corner. Spinning there and falling. That was Boylan. Now Chitteroni. Got a shot through. It's kicked out by Derry. Puck behind the goal, Jonas. And Jonas plays it ahead for Sapino. Sapino can't make a move there. Chitteroni turns it back, and now he'll carry it over for the Lynx. Lost it at the blue line. And miscommunication there as Jonas misses the pass to Hanasek. And now here the Knights come with some speed. Tearing away is Johansson. Johansson down the ice. Teammates were changing. And Christensen has it. Got a man with him. 2-on-1. Ends Christensen goes off the glass. Johansson back to Ends Christensen. Ends Christensen tries to make a move. He does. Ends Christensen out to the slot, and it's right behind Johansson. Legacy back to his own end. Ends Christensen now gets the feed from him. final minute in overtime as Jens Christensen walks in, fires a shot, and Bradley bobbled it a little bit, but it stayed clear. Here come the Lynx. Major over the line. Major trying to make a move, getting around the stick of Johansson, didn't work. Johansson and Major tying up in the corner there. Major spins off a check, tried to play it back, and now it's going to be a foot race. Jens Christensen, can he win the race? No, as the Lynx send it back down the ice. Johansson, 20 to go in overtime. Maybe the Knights have time for one last play here, or will it be a shootout? 12 seconds. Clock ticking. Sapino with it. Sapino around one man. Sapino tried to play it back. Didn't work. Now looking for a man to end it. Shot goes wide. Legacy. And a shootout will be needed in Meaford tonight.
A huge stop by Terry Bradley to end this overtime period. And just when it looked like Meaford might have had a last-second goal or opportunity, Bradley shuts it down, and we are going to a shootout.
Well, wouldn't have predicted this based on how this game had gone.
Not at all.
Looks like Luciano Sapino is going to be the first shooter for the Meaford Knights. Standing in the doorway.
Both goaltenders are getting ready. And the Lynx are going to shoot first. That is number 18, Nathan Fisher, starting us off in the shootout.
Referee had a little wardrobe malfunction going there. Got that repaired. And here is Fisher. Tied the game earlier. Fisher doesn't get the shot off on Derry.
The puck just disagreed with them. Couldn't get the shot away.
Luciano Sapino to shoot now for the Meaford Knights.
He's had himself a good game, and especially in regulation, some chances. See what he does here.
Wanted to get that one back from the end of the game. Can he get it? Yes, he does! Scores! Luciano Sapino. And the Knights up 1-0 in the shootout.
Great shot from Luciano Sapino. Like I said, he's had himself a good game, some good chances in overtime. Then he gets the first goal of the shootout in round one, as now it's going to be Thor, number 72 for the Lynx, shooting next.
Can the Avenger tie it for the Lynx? Liam Thor in wide. Derry might have got a bit of it with the blocker, but it stays out.
I like that Avenger pun in there. I was thinking about trying to say something earlier in the game, but decided against it. So it is up to Milos Hanasek. Hat trick in the game, now tied with Blake Anderson. If he scores this, it is over.
Hanasek at one point almost had a fourth. Can he end it now? The leading scorer for the Meaford Knights in, scores! Hasta la vista, baby! The Knights win it in OT!
Have yourself a game, Milos Hanasek. Hat trick goal, game winner in the shootouts. What a performance.
The Meaford Knights will pull within 1 point of West Nipissing in the standings. That we know for sure with a limited number of games left in the regular season. What we also know for sure is that it's a bit of an easy ride for the West Nipissing Lynx. They do have their last 3 games of the season against Sanitaire, who is dead last and has won only 3 games this season. But if we learned anything tonight at the expense of the Meaford Knights, never assume anything, especially against any team in this league, really. They will come back on you.
Absolutely, and big props to Terry Bradley, the 15-year-old goaltender from the Lynx. With his help, The Lynx were able to come back in this game, force overtime, and unfortunately for them, Meaford will win it in a shootout. But some great saves, great goaltending from the rookie 15-year-old goaltender.
And you almost wonder, too, based on the way that Bradley performed here and the way that he's performed in some of his other games, if maybe he gets a few more starts down the stretch and maybe even get some playoff starts. All that's got to be figured out. We still have to figure out the crazy situation that is the GMHL playoffs, but we do know that we'll be back here next Thursday night. Thank you so much for watching this crazy one. The Meaford Knights win it 7-6 in OT. On behalf of Mark Perry, Daryl Van Slack, Lucas Ireland, and all the volunteers at Rogers TV, thank you so much for watching. Good night from the Castle on Collingwood.
Due to the length of the preceding program, we now join the regularly scheduled program already in progress.
And other, if we're thinking about clothing items, is underwear and socks, because we get a lot of secondhand items given to us, like shirts and pants, but people, we don't really accept underwear that's secondhand, of course. So it's those items that people actually have to go out and buy to donate. That is something that is we need a bit more than other things, but lots of socks. We go through a lot of socks in a day for sure.
Nice. If you could ask for one big item.
Well, I think that one thing, particularly thinking about moving into the winter season, is we try and we have all these coats, and it's so much generosity from our community, but we have trouble storing all of everything. So we're always looking for storage space, and even in the future, we hope to get something where people can actually dry their wet belongings here. So that's particularly their boots. We see a lot of medical issues come up because of people being in wet boots all the time. So I think that fire departments and police departments, they have really big industrial dryers, and so that's something that I hope that we can get the funding in the future to be able to acquire one of those.
Nice. And if someone was interested in getting more involved, such as volunteering, how would they go about doing that?
So again, contacting us through our social media is the easiest way. People can just come right in and say they'd like to volunteer. That's great as well. We like to offer a wide variety of volunteer options for people, so people don't actually have to come into the space to volunteer. And our biggest fundraiser of the year is coming up in February, coldest night of the year. So that's a really exciting time of the year for us, and that's a really a big moment for our community to come together and help us keep the lights on.
Nice. And thank you so much for having us here and educating us and our viewers on what you actually do, which is lovely.
Yeah, come back anytime, please.
And how can anyone get in contact with Safe and Sound?
So they could email us or come on in is probably the easiest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Thank you for
so
welcoming
much.
us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Man, is there a lot of pressure on this young fighter here tonight.
Fighting is life.
This is my belt. I earned this in blood, paid in full. This is mine.
Everyone gets knocked down, but fighters get back up.
You cannot break me, I promise you.
Adversity is the road to victory. Sacrifice is the price for glory. The very struggle for survival is the fight for greatness.